thanks for joining me in this video. This video I'll be discussing the Alberta Opportunity stream. This stream is becoming quite popular, especially for applicants outside of Alberta. As you know, Ontario is getting tougher and tougher by the day to apply for permanent residency. So this video might be very useful for not only people in Alberta, but also applicants outside of Alberta. So how can you qualify under the Alberta Opportunity stream? To be eligible, you need an employer and have worked for that employer for a minimum of 12 months in the last 18 months, or a minimum of 24 months full-time work experience in the last 30 months, and this experience can be inside Canada or abroad. But a portion of the experience should be gained in Alberta. So it's almost like you can slice and dice a little bit, but so long as a portion of that employment was in Alberta. This is also a very good route for students who are currently on their postgrad work permit. As again stated, being in Ontario under a PGW work permit can be quite difficult for you to be eligible for permanent residency under express entry. Currently, the point system is over 500 to qualify. So what do you do if you're on a PGW work permit, potentially in Ontario, and you want options? One option is to immigrate to Alberta and get an opportunity, an employer that's willing to give you a job. And so long as you work for that employer for 6 months, then you become eligible. So unlike other applicants outside of the PGW work permit, they need a minimum of 12 months. Someone who holds a postgrad work permit can be eligible under this route so long as they've worked for that employer for 6 months. So what does it mean for PGW work permit? Your employment still has to be full-time. And remember, full-time is 30 hours a week, not 40. So 30 is the minimum. Of course, 40 transfer to Alberta and work in that same position. And lastly, while you're a student and the time that you've accumulated and worked, that does not qualify. So you have to finish your studies, get the PGW work permit, work full-time, minimum 30 hours in this NOC that the Alberta employer is giving you for 6 months, and you could qualify directly under PNP Alberta Opportunity Stream. One final remark is what you need is your language requirement. So if you're working under the NOC 0, 1, 2, 3 occupation, minimum IELTS requirement is 5, and NOC 4 and 5 occupations is a CLB level 4, which as you can see is much lower than the requirements under the federal route, express entry. If you have any questions about this route, please feel free to contact us. Thank you, and until next time.